Hi there, good morning. Well, I hope you're well again this morning. Well, here in the UK, we take our vehicles in for an MOT once a year, where the car is taken off the road for a day maybe, or if there's work to be done, it maybe takes a couple of days, where they check everything on the vehicle. They check the lights, the fuel system, the brakes, the bodywork, the tires, etc. Everything has an absolute good check over, and if it all passes, we get a MOT certificate and we get our vehicle back, and it's compulsory here. And then what happens is that it's an absolute relief, because then we know that we don't need to hand it in for another year. So I know when we have to hand ours in, my husband Dion will be waiting and he'll say to me, as soon as you know anything, just send me a quick message and let me know what's going on. Well, as I was thinking about this, I was thinking that you and I need to actually be often in a similar situation. We often need a little bit of an MOT. We need a little bit of a check over. How are things working on the inside of us? Well, sometimes we need to check ourselves in and wait upon God for some fix-ups, as we can put it, if I can put it like that, in our lives. You know, as a vehicle is taken off the road to have these checks done and to get everything sorted so that the vehicle is up and running, so you and I, we need to have our time out with God so that we can wait upon Him and see what He is saying to us and for us in our lives at that time. You know, maybe changes that need to take place, maybe a little adjustment here and a little adjustment there, things that need to be moved around and attitudes that need to be changed. You know, I could ask you the question, when was the last time that you were quiet before God? Maybe when you were just sitting with God and you just said, Lord, speak to me and tell me, what is it that you're wanting me to do? What is areas where you're wanting me to work on maybe in my life? It could be so easy, you know, for us to move. But sometimes we find ourselves so busy in our day-to-day things that we don't take that time just to sit and to listen, just to sit and to hear what He has to say to us. There's a beautiful verse in Psalms chapter 5, verse 3, and it says, in the morning you hear my voice, Lord. In the morning I prepare a prayer for you, and I watch and I wait for you to speak to my heart. I love that. You know, there are times in His presence where we as people, we need to just be still and we just need to listen. He has amazing things that He wants to share with you and He wants to share with me. And you know, in those times of waiting and in those times of listening, He gives us the next steps that we are needing to take in our lives. But He also deals with us maybe where there needs to be some changes on the inside. You know, as the mechanic, I was thinking about it, as the mechanic changes those old parts on our vehicles and puts new parts into our vehicles, it could be the same with you and I. You know, we may need to change some of our old habits that we've got, or an attitude change, as we said earlier on, or maybe we need to get rid of some sinful ways. You know, and after the time that the mechanic has had our vehicle, we know that it's trustworthy, it's reliable, and it's ready for many more happy miles. Well, you and I, as we wait and we spend time with our Maker, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, that is where you and I, we are changed, and we're ready for all that He has set aside for us for the day ahead. You know, it's exciting times ahead in God. There's another beautiful scripture in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6, and it says, trust the Lord completely and don't depend on your own knowledge. With every step you take, think about what He wants and He will help you go the right way. I love that. Be blessed today as you commit your actions and all that you do to the Lord, and have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye-bye.